Everybody is pissed off at the WWE right now. It is something that I had predicted for over a year and a half. Not many people wanted to believe me, and here we are now. So last night's SmackDown, Cody Rhodes, who won the Royal Rumble, has made his decision on who he wants to face at this year's WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40 at Philadelphia. Everybody is angry how this whole thing played out. I believe this was a Triple H hoodwink situation. Let me explain. Cody Rhodes was in the ring, face-to-face with Roman Reigns, pointed at Reigns' title and said, "I want that title. I want to take everything that you built and watch it crumble by my hands alone." Everybody was like, "Yeah." But not at this year's WrestleMania. And everybody was like, "Wait, what?" That's the hoodwink shit. Of course, then we heard, "If you smell what The Rock is politicking." The Rock made his way down the ramp into the ring, gave Cody Rhodes a handshake and a hug. Cody Rhodes left the ring, and Rock and Reigns gave each other the epic stare down to end the show. And people are pissed. It's ironic because people are now realizing that it's going to be The Rock versus Reigns at this year's WrestleMania 40 at Philadelphia. The ironic part is it's in the same state that the last time these two were in the ring together, they were booed out of the building, and that was at the Royal Rumble where Roman Reigns won that Royal Rumble. You can't make this shit up. I will discuss more about that, but before I get to it, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome to Red Ace Talks, the show that we talk about everything and anything. Right before we get to the topic, I just remind you, if you do like the episode, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, the little bell icon, that way you're notified about future Red Ace production videos. Anyways, without further ado, let's get back to this story. People are pissed. Want to see how pissed they are? I have had this on my screen for a good 2 minutes now. We're at 8. This is the video, by the way. Everything I described in Cliff Notes, of course. But this is the full segment of The Rock steps to Roman Reigns on the road to WrestleMania with 86,000 likes to 388,000 dislikes. That is a huge difference. I want to see some. I want to see if the numbers change if I refresh the page. Let me see. This is 2 minutes. 86,000 to 390,000. This thing is going up and up in the dislikes. That's how bad this thing has gotten. People are pissed. Maybe not the most disliked video on YouTube history, but it is the most disliked video in WWE channel history. So, all right. So what happened? Why? Because, you know, everybody was saying, swearing up and down, it was going to be Rhodes versus Reigns part 2. And he was going to finish the story, do his dad proud. And now he's picking what people are naming a second-rate title. How did this come to be about? Well, this is being reported right now that The Rock has politicked his way into the match. And this is how it's being reported. The decision to go with Reigns versus Rock at WrestleMania 40 reported came as a result of The Rock pushing for the match. According to PW Insider's Mike Johnson, The Rock lobbied for the match and had the back of top executives in TKO Group Holdings, which was enough to get WWE to reverse course from what was seemingly the original plan of Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Reigns versus The Rock has yet to be announced at WrestleMania, but on Friday night's episode, which I had to correct, I highlighted there, they said Raw, no, it's SmackDown. Rhodes cut a promo and said that while he still intends to take the undisputed Universal Championship from Reigns, it won't be at WrestleMania. Of course, it's what I described of the scenario, what happened with that segment. Per Johnson, the expectation is that Reigns versus Rock will be made official for WrestleMania on Thursday when a WrestleMania press conference is held in Las Vegas. You know, typical Endeavor fashion, because they own UFC. They love making announcements in Las Vegas. Big event, and they are hoping that this is going to lead into the match of the century, but a lot of people are pissed off. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out, especially being in Philly. Anyways, let me continue, though. It was already reported by Johnson that one source believed that the Rock Politicked to have the match in order to, here we go, quote unquote, save WrestleMania, which people are making fun of right now, since WWE won't have two of its biggest stars in CM Punk, who is injured, and Brock Lesnar, who is being banned and washed out of WWE history because of sexual allegations that we covered in our last video with Vince McMahon. Brock Lesnar was actually involved in that, available for the show. Although sources suggested that The Rock was also going to make the match happen at WrestleMania regardless, since his $30 million stock payday after being named the TKO board of directors is contingent on certain milestones, including returning to the ring at 2024. Okay, the only thing I don't really agree with is the save WrestleMania part, because CM Punk and Brock Lesnar are not there. I believe that this thing was put into fruition even longer than what they predicted. I predicted this thing was going to happen a year and a half ago, or a year, maybe not a year and a half, but definitely a year ago. I've been talking about this. A lot of people didn't want to hear about it. I've been saying that it's going to be Rock versus Reigns. Like, no, it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Reigns Part 2. He's going to do that proud. He's going to finish the story. No. Because wonder why? There's a lot of reasons why. Well, not a lot, but two main reasons. How about that? I'm going to give you right now. Number one, which people are going to hate. A lot of people have done videos about this. I've seen it. I believe JD from New York did a video about the situation. He got in trouble the way he worded it. But let's face facts. They want Reigns to beat Hogan's title reign. They do. They keep mentioning it. They keep mentioning the title reigns. He has three other wrestlers that held the title longer than he did. They want Reigns to beat Hogan's record. They don't give a shit about Hogan. Hogan already dug his name in the grave with the racial evidence of him, being an idiot. I'm just going to say it like that. They want Reigns to at least beat Hogan's record. I'm not sure about Bob Backlund. I definitely know he's not going to beat Bruno Sammartino, because Triple H respects Bruno a lot, put it that way. So I know that he doesn't give a shit about fucking Hogan. Not many people do. So there you go. And another reason is Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson right now, we know he is, and like I said, this is very controversial, but this is Red Ace Talks, and we do talk about everything and anything, is that he is losing market value within his name, because look at the recent movies that he's been in. Hasn't made that much money. The bad fact, they become flops. Really. I don't think people are buying his tequila. I'm pretty sure it's too expensive for people to have. The big tequila line that he wanted to promote even when he was in the DCEU, that was part of the whole contracts with him being the hierarchy, was them promoting his tequila line, even though they were making movies for mostly for kids to watch, and Rock wanted to put his tequila line in there. So, yeah. So everything Hollywood-wise is crumbling right now, or in a standstill. I don't know. But it's not going the way how we remember in the late 2000s, early 2010s, when The Rock was at the high point. He was at high market value, and that's the reason why he didn't want to go back to WWE, because he wanted to, lavish in that whole lifestyle situation. And he doesn't have that, market anymore. So, and also he's getting older. He's getting older. He's going to be 52 next year. He's 51 this year. Yes, I understand. Terry Funk, Rick, God rest his soul. Terry Funk and Ric Flair, they were a lot older than The Rock in the ring, whatever. But if you remember The Rock, the last time he went, on a real match, bell-to-bell situation, he was sluggish, and that was not that. It was actually, quite a while ago that he was back in that ring. So I don't know how this is all going to play out. Also, it was supposed to be Punk versus Rollins. I don't think Punk was supposed to have a title match to begin with, if you ask me. I think he was supposed to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Think about it. He was on a short leash. Came back from the company, on a short leash. They saw what he did in the AEW. You don't award a guy like that a title match. You want to see exactly how he's going to handle himself with the trials and tribulations that you're going to put him in for a year. maybe 41, not 40. It's all WrestleMania. So that's my prediction on that. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen at this year's WrestleMania. I am going to call it, though. I think it's going to be an Anoa'a. I say the Rock's family's name right. I'm pretty sure I got that wrong. If that's the case, I do apologize for mispronouncing it, but I do think it's going to be a Rock family night. Usos are going to face each other. Nia Jax probably going to face somebody. Solo Sikoa is probably going to face Randy Orton. And of course, you got The Rock versus Reigns. I think it's all going to happen one night. Now, are people going to leave early for, because people know that The Rock's going to lose, so are they going to stick around? Or are they going to stay and boo and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes chant the whole match? I'm not sure. You let me know down in the comments down below if you think that's going to happen. How do you feel about this whole situation? Let me know down in the comments down below. Do you actually on my side and believe that this was going to happen from the get-go? Let me know down in the comments down below. Until then, though, thank you guys so much for tuning in, sticking around for this long. You guys are awesome. Until next time, from the past to the present, for the future, thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Keep it brutal, guys. Stay safe, stay tuned, and see you later.